There we go. All right, trying to get things on the wall here. All right, now I just need to find myself on Facebook so I can see what's happening. Come on. Why is it not? Oh, I just had it and now there we go. All right, awesome. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, forgot to turn the volume on the iPad off because I don't want to hear my echo. All right. Good morning, friends. This is Rita from Stony Brook Stamper, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Steinbach, Manitoba, Canada. I am passionate about making cards, and I love to share it with my friends and family. The cards, I love to share them with my community, with my church. It's been an awesome experience being involved in this. I absolutely love it. And so one way for me to share my passion is to do these Facebook Lives and show you what I'm doing, what I'm working on, and hopefully inspire you to be passionate about your hobbies. And if you're passionate about card making or paper crafts or scrapbooking, maybe we can do it together. So today we're playing with Treasures of Life. It's a beautiful sentimental stamp set by Stampin'Up. It's kind of geared at grandparents. And Treasures of Life, it's a cling stamp set, so it's one of those red rubber stamp sets. It's I have a few extra cutouts, so it's it has the absorbency pad already in it, so you don't need to use some kind of pad underneath when you're stamping. So it's like a grandfather helping a toddler, grandmother holding a baby, and I love this hands, and it says, "I love you. Congratulations on your newest little treasure. The joy of grandchildren is measured by the heart. Grandchildren are treasures of a long life." So this stamp set is discontinued. I got it right at the end, and I love playing with it. And I'm sure that during the year when I'm offering my classes, we will have this one on the go too. So this is my sample card that I made when I was playing with it. I used Bermuda Bay paper, and I used our Bermuda Bay designer paper, black cardstock, white cardstock, and the sentiments I chose is with the picture of the hands holding "I love you" rock or a little card, and says, "And the love only grows." And the inside I have "The joy of grandchildren is measured by the heart." So I just thought it was a beautiful card. I'm just switching the colors of it for actually doing the card with you. So I am, for the scallop cutout, I'm using our Stitch So Sweetly dies, and I'm using the second largest die, which is 2.5 by 3.5. All my descriptions will be below the video later on in the day with a picture of the card. It's already partially all done, so it shouldn't take too long to complete it, transfer it, and upload it. So speaking of descriptions and below the video, I would absolutely love it that if you enjoy my videos, please press like, and I would love it if you would follow me. And if you really would like, and I would absolutely be honored if you would do this, is share my video with your contact list. For sharing, I will send you a copy of the card that we're gonna make, absolutely free, as my thank you for sharing. There's no strings attached. All I need is just your address where to send it to. So you can private message me about that, and we can set it up to be sent to you. So today I'm gonna use, I use the Bermuda Bay, but now I'm gonna use a different color. I'm gonna use our Misty Moonlight colors, and I'm still gonna use the black cardstock, and we're still gonna color the same picture, and we'll have the same sentiments. My paper for the outside layering, for the inside layering, and that will go there. Now, I had a hard time trying to decide which designer paper to go with, whether to go with our 2022 in color designer paper, which is beautiful, I guess, would you cross check, or I'm not sure how to call it, this design, but I think I'm decided to go with this paper. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Carol. Thanks for watching, and welcome here. I can't stand it when I can hear myself. Yes, you're right. I can't stand listening to myself either when I'm echoing. This card is gorgeous. Well, thank you, and that means a lot coming from you. So Ange is my kind of my mentor, my upladder with Stampin'Up, and I enjoy and appreciate her friendship and her contribution very much. So here we're gonna go with this paper, and this paper is from our Flowers for Every Season. I picked it up not too long ago, so I'm not sure if it's still available or not, but it's beautiful paper. It's two-sided. It's flowers on one side and this beautiful dot paper on the other side. And it has the, similar colors to Misty Moonlight, so I would think I'm gonna go with that. All right, let's start gluing some of these things. I'm using our adhesive mat, which is absolutely wonderful. I love it that when I get a bit of glue on it, I can just rub it off and it's clean again. And I'm using liquid glue for the smaller pieces. This is the weekend that our daughter is gonna start moving out tomorrow. She got her keys yesterday to her apartment. It's exciting time for her. I'm excited for her. I'm kind of sad for myself. I'm gonna miss my daughter because I know that I won't see her every day. It's kind of a sad time, but otherwise I'm very excited for her to be taking this step in adulthood. It's kind of it's one of those sweet, bitter moments in life. I guess we all go through that, and we still have our son at home. So it's not as if we're going to be completely, that we'll be empty nesters. That's not, what am I doing? I'm doing it this way. So she's just going to be living a couple of blocks away from us. So that's okay. It's a brand new apartment for a person, for a girl just moving out for the first time. It's, so that's exciting. I'm happy for her. Let's see, we've been taking care of, she's had her 2 young kittens at our place for the last couple of weeks, and we've grown attached to the 2 munchkins. So she better come and visit, and she better bring her cats along. She bought one of those backpack cat carrier things. So they have a mode of transportation, so I do expect them to come and visit. Plus, they love being outside, and I'm sure they would love to come and visit us and visit our cats, which are actually her cats too, but I guess we're keeping them because they're so used to being outside. They would not survive very well being there. All right, let's layer the paper. I think we're gonna start with layering these 2 papers first. All right, we're gonna do this. I love sunflowers, and nowadays, when you drive on the highway, you see so many sunflower fields. Like for us to drive to Winnipeg, we pass through farmers' fields on the highway, and so we get to see that, and they're so beautiful. I would love to have family pictures taken in those fields. I think where there's the sign that says Center of Canada, I think right behind there is a farmer's field with sunflowers, and I think maybe we could stop there and do that. I'm not sure. Now I need some scrap paper to color. The blends that I'm going to be using are, let's see, I need my glasses. Where are my glasses? In the last couple of weeks, I've had to buy glasses on my last appointment, having my eyes checked. So ivory, I'm going to use on the grandfather's hand, on the adult's hand. I'm going to use light petal pink on the child's hand, and on the heart, I am using light Rococo Rose. That's probably my lightest pink color, so that's why I'm using that. And I'm putting a piece of paper underneath, is because the blends seem to have a tendency to bleed a little bit underneath through the paper, so I don't want to get it on the mat. So I'm not really doing any shading today. I'm just coloring it in. There you go. That was short and sweet. The colors, when they dry, they get a little bit lighter. So now I'm just going to outline the fingers, and Stampin' Up does a great job at doing the shading for us, showing us where the shading is. So it's nice and easy to color things in. So while I'm coloring, hi Teresa, thanks for tuning in to watch. Welcome here. So I don't know if anybody has special memories of their grandparents, but I really knew only my one grandmother, my mom's mom, and I knew her well. My family, as I said before, comes from Russia. We emigrated to Canada when I was almost 11 years old, and until then we lived close by to my grandmother, and so spent a lot of time with her, so I have really fond memories of her. And then when we moved to Canada, right before that, she and my aunt moved to Germany. My grandfather from my mom's side lived in Germany after the war, and my grandfather from my dad's side through Paraguay, both of them through Paraguay. My grandfather from my dad's side moved to Canada. So we had also applied to move to Germany, but were denied. So then we applied for Canada, and were blessed to be permitted to come on our first attempt to move. We were permitted to move to Canada, but that was a hard move because we weren't going to be living with my grandmother anymore, and we had decided, I guess my parents had decided not to move from here to move to Germany. My dad had brothers here, and so we were apart from my grandmother, and she and my aunt decided that English was too hard of a language, so they decided not to move to Canada. So we would go and visit them every 2 years, and until I got married, and I was 30 when I got married. My last visit to Germany was, I can't open this. My last visit to Germany was when I was 28, so that was a long time ago. And my grandmother, she passed away when I was pregnant with our daughter, Lizzie. So I haven't gone back. It hasn't worked out financially. It hasn't worked out to go, but it's my memories of my grandmother are very special to me, and so so this card is kind of a sentimental card for me. So what are your memories of your grandparents? I hope you had wonderful memories of your grandparents. My memories are very much, playing, as being young, playing games with my grandmother, board games, playing games like Snakes and Ladders and Trouble. My grandmother baking my favorite cookies, but I wish I could find a recipe for those cookies. My aunt has no idea what the recipe was because my grandmother just baked the cookies, and they were so good. I love them. Let's see, and then even young and then older, when I was visiting my grandmother in Germany, going to church, even as an adult, sitting in church in the pew, and partway through the service, sliding my hand into her hand and holding hands with her, just to show her, and also just to have that connection with her, just to feel the love that she had for me. I was the only grandchild from my mom's side of the family, and that's probably the warmest feeling I have, memory of my grandmother. I loved her dearly, and I knew that I was very much loved by her. So that's kind of my memories. Hi Roseanne, thank you for joining us and thank you for watching. All right, so that is our picture that I colored. It's I love this picture, and how I was saying that it bleeds through, so that's, you can see that on that. So I am gonna put this on the black cardstock, and then we're gonna use dimensionals to raise it to that. So I'm just gonna, oh, I don't think I'll use the liquid glue for that, because sometimes I put too big of a blob and then it shows through. So we'll use our Stampin' Seal. I love the Stampin' Seal, but sometimes because it's sealed so well, sometimes if my thing is crooked, it's really hard to take it off to adjust. And with some of the cardstocks that are so soft, like velvety feel, like the black, it rips the paper. What else do I want to do here? Nothing. I just need to find my wet. I need to find my dimensionals. That's what it is. There we go. Need one more dimensional, and my pick. Every time I say the word pick, it makes me think of the movie, the first version of the movie Ice Castles, where the guy is a hockey player and he's suddenly having to do figure skating with that partner figure skating, and they're having a battle of the wills, and she keeps on I get whether it's retribution for something, or I can't remember, but she keeps on saying, like when she skates and does different things, she keeps on saying pick, pick. So that it makes me think of that. There you go. All right, so now we're gonna put our sentiment. I just need to grab my snips, my wonderful snips, and we're gonna flag this side. So I'm just gonna need to flag. If you don't have one of the punches for flagging things, then you have to do it like kind of like me, is you cut it in a little bit in the center and then you just trim it from both sides. But I see that I have stuff sticking out from there. You know how one side curves in more when you cut it than the other side, especially cutting it on the trimmer and undies, and that's what happened here. So I'm just gonna fix this a little bit, and since I have this out, I might as well, I don't know if I did this already, do this. All right, that's done. I just want to make sure I'm going to be using the right side to adhere things. The only other thing that I wanted to do is grab my, how far in? Oh, I need to trim this side a tiny bit to just to bring some emphasis a little bit, because I don't want to erase it, I'm using my ivory thick part, and I'm doing it from behind, is doing the edges so that it doesn't look so naked, and emphasizes a little bit now let me put that away. I don't like working on a messy desk, and I prefer to tidy things up a bit, because a messy desk makes me feel cluttered in my head. Put my bone folder away. Alright, so I need to put this on, and I'm gonna use a little bit of liquid glue because I struggled with my other one to have it straight, so I don't want to have the same kind of a struggle now if I don't have to. And if I do, then I do, but if I don't have to, I would rather just eyeballing it, but I hope it's straight. How does that look? Hi Sarah, thanks for joining us. I always feel cluttered, but in my head. Exactly, me, I get cluttered in my head very fast too. All right, so now we're gonna attach this, and I am gonna use the liquid glue, because that, in case I have too many blobs, it won't show so much. Okay. There we go. Oh, and this is working out today. This is a good day. This is a good day. All right, I'm so excited. There. Oh, that has turned out to be a great card. Now, I was just wondering if we need to add any kind of bling to it. I like bling. Oops. Oh, overpowered. My stamp sets fell over, and I have these little containers, and they toppled everything over. Fun, fun, fun. All right, I think we will use our black matte dots, I think, or should I use rhinestones? Matte black dots or rhinestones. Lovely card, watching from Kelowna. I'm so glad that you are joining us, Carol, and thanks for your being so encouraging all the time. Let's see, maybe I'll do matte dots on one and rhinestones on the other. And I wanted to use this wooden heart, but I don't know if it actually works anywhere to add it. So I'll just put it aside. With the white hearts work? I don't know. So we will use the black matte dots on this one. One here. One, oops, there's a fuzz on this one. One, oh, that fuzz is still there. Come on, fuzz, take away. Go away. One there. And one there. So just to remind everybody that if you share my video and let me know where I can send a copy of the card, I will send one of these two cards, maybe not exactly in these colors, but if you share my card with your family and friends, I would love to send you one of these cards. And it's not, I won't follow up chasing you for to put you on my contact list. That's only if you want to be contacted by pressing follow. But otherwise, the card is absolutely free. And if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like to have some Stampin' Up products, I would be honored to be your demonstrator. Just send me a note. My contact information will be below. Just let me know that I think I'm going to do the same thing as move this one if I can a bit higher. I like the way that one looks. There, that's a bit better. And I would gladly send you the catalogs. We have the annual catalog, which came out in May. We have the mini catalog, which will go live August 3rd. It has beautiful Christmas stamps and dies. Well, our annual catalog has Christmas stamps and dies too, and they are gorgeous. But our mini catalog is August to December, and it has some beautiful fall stamps and Halloween stamps. So I don't have any Halloween stamps, or I might get a fall stamp set, but I am definitely getting some of the Christmas ones, and I know exactly which one I am getting. I'm getting the Whimsy Winterland with some of the pink designer paper. Beautiful. You might have seen some of the videos that people have of it. So contact me, and I will gladly send you some of the catalogs for free. All right, well, folks, thank you so much for joining me today, and love having you guys be part of this. And so this was the Treasures of Life stamp set, and these two cards that were made today. I love those cards. They look great. What a wonderful gift to give grandparents, and would be awesome for scrapbooking. I think anytime that with pictures with grandparents and some of these sayings, it would be amazing. I will need to do a page of that. So thanks again. Love you for joining me. Have a safe week. We will see you on Tuesday at 11 o'clock again. And our Tuesday stamp is, let me go to August. Oh, where is August? August. Our Tuesday stamp set is sweet ice cream. I'm doing the sweet ice cream because the first card making lessons that I'm offering is the sweet ice cream bundle, and it's the card lessons are they will start about the second week in August. Obviously it's locally. It's $15 for an hour and a half, and you make 3 cards, and we'll talk you through some of the cards. The cards will be posted by the end of this weekend. And if you would like to have kit to go, that is everything will be pre-stamped for you. All you have to do is just color in the pictures. Everything will be pre-cut, paper provided, and ribbon provided, and shipping included, and that will be 3 cards for $20. And like I said, that's with shipping. So thank you very much for joining me. Have a good weekend. Bye bye. Stay safe.